The wind would have to come up, wouldn't it? Good morning and welcome back to Plumtree Cottage. I always feel like a dick saying that. My name is Carla and I come to you from the east coast of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand. And you have, possibly if this is your first time you've stumbled across this channel, it's got no high production. There are no high production values here. This is just me documenting life in my garden month by month, kind of like a journal for myself and anyone who wants to join in and watch. Today is the 1st of January 2025 and in New Zealand that means it's summer. However, it has been very wet and actually quite cool for this time of the year over the last couple of days. So I'm going to be, today before it rains again, I want to get out and pick some plums. The Black Doris plums are falling and I want to get them before the birds do and the weather gets them as well. We didn't really have much of a crop last year because New Zealand was, well, the east coast where we live, we were inundated with rain for 2 years and it just affected all the crops. So I'm going to head out now and we're going to pick some plums and then we might think of something that we can do with them. Right, I'll take you out there so you can have a look. So this is the Black Doris plum tree. And you can see there's quite a few ripe ones. So I'll get them before they end up down on the ground. So this is what I've got, but most of them are still too sour, so I'll leave them. There's some chook manure to go in the compost. I just want to show you guys this. So I've got these strawflowers growing. I can't pick any today, it's still too damp. But I'll show you how they dry up. These dahlias are beautiful, aren't they? So, they're all sort of a bit bedraggled after we had 100km/h winds the other day. And then a lot of rain. So actually let's check. Oh, we've got some blueberries. So I'll take you into my sewing room. Let's just pop this up here with the eggs. We got a new bar liner. Right. So in my sewing room, my craft room, it's a little bit messy at the moment because I've just packed up a whole lot of stuff to go to the op shops, but I'm waiting for town to die down. So I've dried some poppy seed heads. And then these, some of the strawflowers that I've dried. So there you go. So some of them are quite open, which means that they'll only be good for seed. But yeah. Let me find my shoes. Just wanted to go and pull some bits from the front. I'm just going to take my secateurs. There's a few weeds to get rid of, but I want to pick some hydrangeas for a vase. Hopefully it might perk me up. This weather's yucky. Don't mind a bit of rain, but it gets a bit depressing after a while. Look at that. I love that lavender. I'm going to take some cuttings of that because it's a nice long head. Everything's... Let's see, I've got all those weeds to pull out amongst the dahlias. So I might do that now. that's all my shoulder will manage today. And then I've got those weeds there that wouldn't come up, so I need to get something to help me. But that's a little start. The cooch is just nuts in here. It's just nuts. So anyway, that's the hydrangea, so we'll get some of that. Right, here they are. And they look quite pretty there, don't they? Girls are out having a bit of fun out here. Should I get you some? You know how to get in here, eh? Yeah. You know how to get in there. Always have to end up getting under here, getting all the debris away, because they can't when they do that. Anyway, let's just give them a handful. You can have that, and then I've got to have a clean up, okay? So here you go, I'm going to give everything a good rake. I'm going to tidy up in here for the girls. She's confused, she doesn't know where she's going. Come this way, silly Billy. Come on. Yay! Hello! Twiggy's still around the front, eh? I saw her through the window. Right, let's have a clean up. Need to clean up in there. And yeah. Right, we've had a bit of a clean up. I've piled some stuff up there. They love it when I rake through because it exposes all the wormings for them. Filled up their grit. Had to tidy around their little thing. So they can stay out for a while. Now I've got a whole lot of like old plastic containers that have sort of ended up lying around, so I'm going to pick those up. Give the ones that can be used again a clean up, and yeah, there's a bit of a mess just outside the coop too that I need to organise, so I'll do that in a minute as well. Oh, the neighbours have got some apples hanging off the tree over the fence. Nice. Picking the lavender has made me think. I've got 2 pots here on either side of me which have got a different variety. It's a darker flower and a smaller flower, and they've never really done particularly well in the pots, so I think I might pull them out of the pots now and pop them in the garden. I'll show you. The rest of the stuff is all going to be hung up in my room. So you can see it just hasn't, it's too wet. I think pots are too wet. Normally it's not a problem because, you know, your pot's often drying out too much in the summer, but we've just, like I say, we've just had so much rain, so I think I might pop them in the garden and see how they go. If they don't do well, it is what it is. So I'll go and do that now. We've finally got a warm day. Those chickens got a bit excited hearing me come out. Look at this jungle. It's just a jungle out here. Oh no! I think not. Feel a bit wonky. Good morning. It is Friday and I think it's the 24th of January. And I've just been and mowed the back lawns, which were so thick because even though I mowed them last week, we've had rain. And yeah, I think we're the only lush part of the country this time of the year. So anyway, while Digger keeps giving me the ball to toss for him, I'm going to tackle this rose beside me. I have plans for it. During the winter I'm going to dig it out. I'm going to put it somewhere else. This particular one doesn't really cope very well with this situation now that we've got the arch gold up. I don't think there's enough airflow, and it's getting black spot and bugs and stuff. It started off pretty good, and I've been using this, but yeah, that's too much. So that's what we're going to do now. So here you go. Let's have a look. See. Just adjust this. Alright, now I've done that, I'm just going to get in and I'm going to weed I'm going to weed underneath. So yeah, I'm going to clean up, weed, and just pick up all the dead rose bits from down in this garden. I'll show you. So you can see it's just a little bit of a mess at the moment. It's not too bad, but it could be better. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to spray the wood. Good morning. Well, actually it's midday. It's the next day now. I've just been into town, and hey digger, yes, we've been to town, and I've got some compost. So I'm going to finish off that job from yesterday, and also got some lettuce seedlings, but I won't plant those till later because it's too hot. What you doing? He's looking for a tennis ball, I can guarantee you. So anyway, I'm going to get out of my dress and do that, and then I've got to come inside and do some cleaning. Right, bye. So today I decided that I was going to tackle the vegetable garden as well as the corner by the compost area, which is totally overgrown. It turned out to be a massive job, and I pulled out a heap of dead branches and all sorts when we pruned the trees at the back. So this is just showing you a pan of the area that I worked on, and you'll just have to stay tuned to the February video to see how it turned out afterwards. Oh dear, look at those weeds. Lots of rhubarb though. Isn't that yummy? It looks really good now, so yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. So I'll say goodbye now, and yeah, have a great month, and I will see you at the end of February once again. Ooh, avocados, yummy.